was like, I live
Dude,
here.
this guy. So he was on a cruise ship with me, right? I was on the cruise ship.
I
He
saw that.
he jumped. He jumped on the one I left, and then I told everyone about. Oh, my friend's coming on the ship. Don't worry, he's really funny. Because everyone's like, don't leave, Jack. Don't leave. And I was like, no, Ken's great, right? So then at the end of the ship, he goes, if you guys didn't like me, my name is Jack Jr. And then the cruise people hit me up. He goes, this guy's talking shit, throwing you under the. He's throwing you under the bus. Oh, what's up, guys? We're back here. Another episode of Comedy Club Confessions. Very special guest today, my buddy Ken Garr. I just did it again. I looked in the camera. I don't know why I did that. All right, my special guest, Ken Garr. Great comic, and I'm happy to have you here. What's up, bro?
Oh, not much, man. Thanks for having me at Comedy Confessions.
Comedy Confessions. Yes. So basically, we're gonna talk some little shit about comedy.
I'm down.
Yeah,
Always.
You gotta fly on you. So you have actually an interesting story because I met you. You were already sober, right?
I got sober after I moved to LA.
Okay.
But I never drank at clubs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I had rules. So like when you're like toward the end of your drinking, like you set up all these rules.
Yeah. So tell me about that. I want to know because I never knew Ken Garr as a drinker.
Yeah. So my rule was like no more than like 2 beers at a club. And then I would go home, and on the way home, I stop at 7-Eleven and buy a couple tall boys, or I have some whiskey at home. And then I just drank. Like toward the end, I just drank by myself because I didn't want to. Like I knew I would mess shit up.
What would you do? Like you hear these stories about comics that like breaking TVs, hotel rooms. Like, were you that guy?
Yeah, I just got Like,
why is that though?
I don't know, dude. I'm fine the first 2 hours, and then after that, it's just like I tweeted out one time. I go, my nickname when I'm drinking is like, "What's wrong with your friend?" And that's what I would hear that all the time. Like, what's wrong with your friend? You know?
That's crazy. So how long have you been sober now?
I've been sober from alcohol 5.5 years, completely sober, off weed for 4.5. So like the first year I quit drinking, I smoked weed. And then after like a year, I was just like, well, I'm just smoking as much as I used to drink. So I just stopped everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
yeah, I remember when I decided to stop drinking and doing drugs. And you reached out to me, and you told me to go to a meeting.
Yeah,
I went to a meeting, and he told me where to go, and I went to a meeting, and I sat there, and I was like, he's like, if you feel comfortable, just get up there and talk. So I was there like ready to tell my story, like, you know.
Yeah.
But then 3 people went before me, and they were like, like some dark shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, I'm not an addict. I had that's fucked up. Like I do coke and smoke weed once in a while. Like, I didn't feel like I was worthy. My story wasn't worthy enough.
Yeah, I felt like that for a long time. I felt like I didn't have like a big enough rock bottom. You know, like I didn't hide liquor bottles behind the couch. I wasn't like, but I got a DUI in like 2005. Like I drove drunk all the time. And
was this because of comedy, like hanging out with comics, or was it just?
No, I'm just an alcoholic. Okay. I mean, I have that thing in my head where like once I start drinking, it like something switches and it's on. Like it doesn't turn off. Like I don't.
Were you like a different comic back then?
Yeah, I think
style of comics. He's an amazing comedian. He's hilarious. One of the funniest guys I know. He's very funny. He's very likable too. So that's why I was like, I kind of want to. I don't want to see it. Like I don't want to see it now, but I was like, I kind of want to go back in time and see how you were. You know? You hear these nightmare stories about comedians, and I don't see it. I don't see you being that guy.
Well, I think we all have like that sensitive side, especially as comedians. Like we're sensitive people.
Yeah.
But like we grow up in a culture where it's like almost looked down upon. Yeah. You know, we're like, and especially like I grew up in the Latino like comedy community in Chicago.
Yeah.
And so it's like very machismo and very, you know, and so like you like suppress a lot of these emotions, a lot of anger, a lot of rage. And it only came out when I drank.
Yeah.
You know, like almost like the Incredible Hulk. And so like I just wasn't a fun drunk. And like the thing for me, I guess my rock bottom was like just wasn't having any fun anymore.
Okay.
So my brain is like, well, this ain't fun anymore, then stop doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
it's great, man. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, man. And
I'm proud of you. Like, do you have a sponsor and all that?
Yeah, I do the whole thing, man.
You go to meetings and
stuff? Yeah, because after a few days, if I don't go to a meeting or if I don't like talk to my, other sober buddies, it starts, I get all antsy and shit.
Oh, really?
I get like, I just quick attitude with people.
Yeah.
So I got to like keep my head clean.
That's how I feel about food.
Yeah.
It's so weird because like when I'm on the cruise ship, I eat healthy.
Really?
I eat so healthy. I have steak, lobster, fish, sushi. I go to the sushi restaurant.
Yeah.
No rice, no bread. I don't drink. I don't do nothing. I work out all day long.
Yeah.
I do my steps, about 20,000 steps a day. Always moving, right?
Yeah.
But then when I come home, like last night I came home, dude, I saw Sarah Lee, man. I fucked the shit out of her, dude. Sarah Lee, I had man.
She is a slut.
I know. And then I had Sarah Lee. Last night I had hot Cheetos, Sarah Lee, a pizza.
Yeah.
And I was like, I
That's
had a little taste and I fucked the shit
I'm the
up.
exact opposite.
Really?
If I go on a cruise ship, I eat like shit, and then I come home and I'm like, all right, salads, nothing but salads.
Yeah, I have kids at home, and she always all this junk there, so it's like it's right there.
Yeah.
At the cruise ship, I have to go out of my way to go pick it up. And when I go to the buffets, you see the fat people there, and you're like, oh my God. Am I looking in a mirror? You know,
so much addiction there.
Yeah, so
like, honest to God,
that's why only reason I like doing cruise ships.
Yeah,
that's because I lose weight. I lost 5 pounds this past 10 days.
That's insane to me.
It's crazy. I just work out all day long. There's just
bowls of chocolate chip cookies, and I'm just like, you belong to me now.
I've always wanted to go there.
Oh my God, it's the best.
So how long have you been doing comedy again?
So I started doing comedy in 2001, but like, for the first 10 years, it was just like a hobby. Like I just go like once a week, you know, to an open mic.
Yeah.
And then I just started doing like I always had a full-time job. And then about 8 years ago, I quit my career. I was in corporate sales. I worked at NASDAQ.
No way.
Yeah, I was in finance and I was making a shit ton of money. And then
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was just like miserable, and I knew that I wanted to do stand-up. So like I sold a bunch of stuff. I raised a bunch of money and had a bunch of savings and just moved to LA. But I had a house, I had a Lexus, I had everything, dude. I had everything.
Sales. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's
sales,
crazy.
Man.
Yeah.
I was a T-Mobile salesman. I thought it was this shit.
I traded in my Lexus for a Honda Civic, and finally all the dealers are like, "Bro, what are you doing?" I'm following my dreams, boys.
I'm going backwards.
Yeah.
Now you're married though.
Yeah.
Married.
Yeah.
She's sober too.
No, she's regular.
Is she
man.
A comic?
No,
she's a regular.
She's a normie, bro.
She's a normie.
She doesn't drink. She doesn't party. I mean, she drinks a little bit, but she's like a glass of wine a night. And
did you meet her at a show?
No, I met her the day I got divorced in Chicago.
What?
Yeah, I met her at a comedy club, which I'm now banned from.
And whoa, why are you banned?
So I got banned a couple of reasons.
Old Ken Garr,
yeah. So I got banned from this club because he told me because I played a one-nighter like 7 miles away from his club. No, it's Riddles.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, so it was like this South Suburbs club. It was the only one in the South Suburbs at the time. And so he calls me up. I was dating his daughter at the time.
Shut up. That's why you got banned.
Yeah. He was he was cool with it. And then but the little thing was he got mad because it'd be like playing flappers. If I at the I play flappers, and he's like, "No, you can't do that. You can't play." And I'm like, "Dude, I'm not under contract with you."
Yeah. You dated my sister?
He's like my daughter. He's like, don't come back here. And so then one day I went to go pick her up, and I was drunk, and he got all lippy with me, and he's behind the bar, and he's just like, "I want you to wait outside." I go, "Why don't you come outside with me?"
Oh my God.
That's how I am when I'm drunk, dude. I want to fight everybody.
Can you fight?
No, not at all, dude. Some dude wanted to fight me a couple of weeks ago. He's like, "Let's go outside right now." I'm like, dude, I don't want. Even if I win the fight, I'm gonna be sore for the next.
Did you dress like this back then?
No, I dressed like
when you were drinking. Like, would you have a certain different? I'm like, you look like you're a completely different man, like day and night. Like this is now, but how would you look? Did you have hair, long hair?
No,
I'm just picturing you long
hair. I was
hair,
like balding.
trench
I had a
coat.
No.
Like school shooter, anyways.
Active shooters here. No, I did.
You listen to Third Eye Blind.
Yeah, just all Nickelback on repeat.
Collective Soul.
Wish you would step back from that ledge, my friend. I was just like normal dude, jeans and a t-shirt kind of guy. But so I got divorced. I drank heavily for the next few years. But it wasn't until I got divorced that I actually started like trying to like look good and buy better clothes and like drive a nicer car and like, you know what I'm saying? So but it wasn't until like I got sober that like relationships got easier for me. My comedy got better. I became more focused, and I started working harder.
How long were you doing comedy in Chicago before you came here?
About 10 years.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So you're already seasoned when you came over here.
I was seasoned, but like, dude, my first show here in LA, I had to follow Damon Wayans.
Oh, where?
Like my first show at the Yoo-Hoo Room in Flappers, right? And then like the host had been on like the Tonight Show a couple times, and I'm like, I call my mom, and she's like, "Are you like? Is it like a small fish in a big?" I go, "Mom, I'm plankton in the ocean." I go, "Nobody gives a shit." I started with open mics, you know.
But now you're like a regular host at the Improv, right?
Yeah, I'm a regular at the Improv. I'm a regular, you know, at the Ice House when it's opened again.
Yeah, it's opening soon, dude.
Yeah, August I heard. Yeah.
That was supposed to open in March, but they're opening. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I heard that the main room has like a two-way mirror and seats in the back where celebrities can come, like Kardashians or whatever, that they can come watch the show, but you can't see them.
Wow, that's weird.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah, they made it like super all all. Ooh, you know?
I like it when they're in the crowd.
Yeah,
dude.
I know. They don't want to get heckled on.
I did a show like a couple
months
months ago.
Put Will Smith in there.
Good, tie him down. I did a show and I started messing with this girl in the front row, like just laying it. Like, where are you from? And she's like, "It's complicated." I'm like, "Bitch," where are you from? She's like, "Oh, I live in LA, but I'm from London and da da da." It turned out to be Camila Cabella.
Who's that?
Dude, she played like Cinderella in the Disney flick. She's got like 58 million followers.
Oh, really?
I have all my nieces like, what did you do? And then like I didn't find out till after the show. Like, you were just talking to? I'm like, no. Like, Camilla, I'm like, I don't know, dude.
That's probably what's great about comedy, man. You never know who you're talking to.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, I was there.
But also, why would she sit in the front? Why would she sit in the front row?
Why was she in the lab?
The Improv.
Why is she in the secondary room? Like, go in the main room.
The Improv lab is basically the small room.
Yeah.
It holds what, 450 people?
Yeah, 50. Yeah.
You know, for my birthday, I put 90 people in that room.
Did you really?
It was so bad, and the air conditioning wasn't working, and it was they had to open the. I never seen this. They opened the back door, the bar door, and then the front door, just so air can come in.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Anyways, what's going on now? You're doing cruise ships now.
I'm doing cruise ships. I just taped my special.
No way.
Yeah, in Chicago. I taped it on March 6th, and it should be out in the next couple of months. I don't know where it's going to be streaming yet. But
that's great.
Yeah.
Tell us about the special.
It was so we
What is
did
it? What is it from what time? From like when you first started till now, or is it just?
No, mostly pandemic stuff.
Nice.
So I called it American Hero. I did a tour for the troops in Iraq a few years ago. And then I wrote a bunch of stuff during the pandemic, and I just I knew it was like it wasn't gonna last. You know what I'm saying? Like no one wants to hear that shit after a while.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to get it out there.
Yeah.
But I cut one 1 minute clip and threw it on Instagram, and it got 80,000 views.
Oh wow, that's great. That's great.
Big for me. Yeah,
that's huge.
Yeah,
that's great, man. So I can't even break 6K.
I know.
So
I was like, and it's weird when your shit goes viral because you're just like staring at your phone. It's like 100 likes, 100 likes, 100 likes. I'm like.
And you know you're doing well when you start seeing bots.
Right.
Like, oh,
yeah. DM me for collab. I'm asking. My wife's 10 years younger. I'm like, honey, what's a collab? What am I collabing? Is that like a collarbone? What is that?
So how does she feel about you going on the road and all that stuff?
She's like, it's all right. We just got married, so we're still newlyweds.
Yeah.
But we got 2 dogs, and she's like. She's fine, but she would much rather me be home. But
yeah,
it's kind of funny because we were long distance for 2 years, and then the pandemic hit, and we were like living together, and we actually got married during the pandemic.
Yeah, I remember that.
And now the pandemic's over, and like Daddy's back to work.
Yeah,
and she's like, what? Like I'm like, this is the life. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. She has to. Yeah, my girl, like, we're like too comfortable now. Like she'll start looking at my website. When are you leaving? And starts packing my shit.
I'm sure we'll get there soon. You know what I mean?
I think you should go.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of funny because we have when I get back, we have a couple of days of like adjustment because I'm used to like being on my own in a cabin and she's used to being on her, me being on the road. And so we're always like kind of like just weird for the first couple of days, you know?
So tell me, so you met her when you got a divorce, and how did you guys reconnect?
So we met the day I got divorced. I got her phone number. We dated for like a month. And I just was too messed up at the time because of the divorce.
Well, you stayed friends.
Yeah, we stayed friends for 6 years. I actually went to her wedding.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and then she ended up getting.
He's like, divorced. I was in the wedding.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was the best. I was the best man.
Yeah.
The ring bearer.
The ring bearer. I was like,
that's hilarious.
But her marriage lasted about a year, and obviously they had a lot of problems. But we were
and
friends.
She told you all the problems.
Well, I didn't know any of it. I didn't know any of the problems. Like she actually like I don't even know the word. Crept into my DMs.
Slid in your DMs.
She slid in my that's how old I am, right? She slid into my DMs one day, and I'm like, "Why are you flirting with me? You're married. Like, don't do that."
Yeah.
And she's like, "I'm getting divorced," and I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "Yeah, I just want to bang you for a while," and then we got married 2 years later.
That's for a while.
Yeah. She's like, "I just want to bang you." I'm like, "All right," and then we hooked up, and it was like I talk about it in my act, but it's like it's weird because we were friends for 6 years.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we're gonna like be together.
That's great, man. I mean, I think that's as long as you guys are good now and she gets the whole comedy thing, that's my concern. A lot of comedians you hear, they're married and they're always on the road. If it's gonna work out, it's not gonna work out. But I hope it works out for you.
Well, I just do like one cruise a month now.
Yeah,
and that's I limit it at that because you can go out. I got a buddy who's been out for 6 months.
Yeah, I'm actually leaving tonight. I'm going back on the ship.
You really?
I'm going to Miami.
Dude, your Mardi Gras. Stories are so funny, bro. You're just leading all these old people. Yeah. Like we're in Skagway, Alaska, bro.
I go the Jack Jr. excursion. I get all these. I have like 10 old people following me. I'm like, it's good. I go, if you guys get lost, they'll definitely come looking for you because yours are white.
Oh my god, it was so. You just see all these white-haired dudes following. Like, where are we going, Jack?
I'm going to freaking. I'm doing the Mardi Gras.
Are you?
I'm going to go to Cozumel and Honduras.
Oh,
have you been there yet?
No,
I've never been there.
No, I've been in Cozumel.
Cozumel's Cancun, right?
Yeah, it's a little south of Cancun.
Okay.
But it's
Mexico.
Fine. Yeah, it's Mexico.
Oh, okay.
All the dudes get off and get their Viagra and shit.
Yeah?
Yeah. They get Viagra. They get antibiotics.
That's so funny.
It's because they'll put a sign up like, Viagra sold out. You see all these white dudes like with their heads hung low and shit. Like, I can't get Viagra.
So I have a question to ask you. Part of this podcast, we ask this question to everybody.
Yeah.
So coming up, doing comedy, I'm pretty sure there's always great stories.
Yeah.
Good stuff. But is there anyone that you think maybe doesn't like you in this business?
Oh, probably a lot of people.
Like, who do you think? Because we try to fix relationships, or like you're like fuck that guy, or like is there someone that you think that doesn't like you? For like a name, anybody you know?
Like, do you want like somebody famous or just a regular?
Anybody.
Even
famous, whatever. Yeah, whatever you think. Because everyone always mentions someone. Like Jason Collins mentioned Jamie Masada. It was hilarious. Yeah. So I'm saying like, is there someone you think that maybe like I don't know, like I don't know why that guy doesn't like me, or you don't fuck that guy. I don't know.
Huh. I mean, I hosted the open mic at the Improv for a couple of years, and so a lot of people took it personally if I didn't get them up or something, and I'm like, I'm just pulling names out of a bucket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
is it really though? You guys really pulling names, or you guys put?
Well, here's what I would do.
You have the power to put someone up.
My rule was if like 2 or 3 guys ate shit, then I would pull like a funny comic or funny comic up because I wanted to keep the energy.
Yeah.
And there's also like, as you know, there's like 10, 15, 20 people that they need the stage time.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna make it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, like you got, and it's not like I never traded for shows.
Yeah.
I never traded spots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
you
like
flappers, who's booking flappers?
Yeah, but like like Tiffany Haddish should pop in. Like I'm gonna put her up.
Yeah. Tiffany she does the mics, really?
Oh yeah, she pop in.
No way.
Everybody popped in. But
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Manny, you're my shot, Manny.
Unbelievable, dude.
Manny Maldonado's in the building still.
Yeah.
So okay, but is there someone like maybe like a veteran comic like Gary Cannon? You guys get along?
We're like best friends.
You're best friends, right?
Yeah. We're good.
Gary talks shit to a lot of people.
Yeah, that's him though.
But it's so funny because
it's the best.
Some people that don't know him, like they're like, hey, who's that? Like I get messages from people like, hey, who's that guy always talking shit about you? I'm like, that's just Gary.
Do you know anybody that doesn't like me?
Maybe.
Do you?
I'm asking you. Do you think you know somebody?
Oh, I think there's probably a few. Here's the thing, though. I don't like to gossip. I don't like to.
This is the point of the podcast.
Oh, it's the whole point of the podcast. Oh, is this the confession?
Yeah, it's a confession.
Oh,
I didn't get that disclaimer either.
That's the whole point.
Oh, all right. I think
it doesn't mean that you don't like them. It means that you think this person doesn't like you.
There's a whole bunch in the D'Elia crew that don't like me.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I posted something about D'Elia when that shit went down, and I put the caption. I put the caption on there. It was like I still got 200 mutual friends with this dude.
Oh.
And so some of his crew took exception to that.
That's true. I honestly, I have no one. I didn't think everyone loves you. So I was just acting right now to get something out of you, and I got something out of you. It worked.
Yeah, I think there's guys. Well, I know there are because I've had some discussions with some of these guys.
Oh, really?
That were they were pissed off.
Are you guys good now?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, really?
No.
If I could intervene real quick, what makes this shit even funnier? It's not just one person; it's a crew.
Yeah.
If you guys didn't hear, Manny Maldonado said it's not just one person; it's a crew.
Yeah. Well, you know how those guys all run like a
posse.
He has a posse. That's great.
I love it.
Yeah.
Is there anyone you don't like?
No, I mean I get along with most people because
you're a good guy.
Here's the thing, man, and I tell people this all the time.
How about this? I got a good one.
Yeah.
When you were drinking back then.
Yeah.
Is there someone that you pissed off besides that club owner?
Oh, I got cut off at Flappers drinking.
Really?
Yeah, I got cut off by the bartender, and then I called my buddy who was like the manager of the bar.
And then you came to the hall.
I was like, yeah, dude.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, no, I pissed off a lot. I pissed off that guy who banned me in Chicago. I wasn't pleasant. But I'd be surprised to hear, not be surprised, but I would love to hear because I kind of present myself as like this, like show business is fucking hard. This is like one of the most difficult things to be successful at and to make money at.
Yeah.
So like, I don't want to burn any bridges. I don't want to step on any toes.
That's all about. This business is about helping each other, right?
Right.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people build these cliques and and then they just start hating on each other.
Yeah, but I don't know if I have a clique per se, or if I fit in with. It's not that I don't fit in with anybody. I just kind of like I go in, I do my job, and I go home, man.
Yeah, you never really hang out at the clubs, though. No,
I mean I used to, but at the same time I don't drink, so I'm not gonna like stay and party.
Yeah,
and then now that I'm married, it's like I just want to go home and be with my wife.
Yeah, Carlos Rodriguez. You know Carlos Rodriguez?
What's that?
Carlos Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Carlos is a sober comic.
Yeah,
he's been sober for a while.
Very sober for a long time.
Yeah,
and he I like hanging out. Like if I work with you for a weekend, I kind of want to hang out after the show. Like we don't have to drink. We can go eat. Well, that. He just goes home, and I'm like, I don't want to be alone.
I know Carlos before that.
Oh yeah.
When he did get his drink on, and I remember he was a great hang, but sometimes he would, he'd get a little pissed off once in a while. But
But you.
But I'm very happy with guys like Ken and him that they notice that hey, we just want to sober up and just be better, and that's cool for them. So
like I've seen you a little fucked up, but you're fun, dude. Like you're a fun party. Like
I'm fun.
You know what I'm saying? And for me, it's just like, well, good. What'd you say? Like. It's like I just said, you want hot sauce for your tacos? Fuck you, bro. Like, yeah. And who wants to be around that guy? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, for a point, man, there was a point where I would drink not the big bottle of Jack Daniels, but the other $25 one. I would drink that by myself a night.
Oh, really?
A night.
Yeah.
I would drink the whole thing like nothing, and I wouldn't throw up, and I wouldn't feel hungover.
Yeah.
And I'll be the next day at the gym. Hey.
Yeah.
It's because you were in your 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're 20s, you're invincible, bro.
Isn't that crazy?
Oh, my God.
How old are you now?
I'm 45.
You're 45?
Yeah, I look good.
You look great.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
For a white dude, you look great. Everything's like,
It's all tight.
Like,
because I quit drinking,
there's
dude.
some comics that don't drink and
I remember you quit drinking for like a month. You're like, I've never looked so good. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting up. I read the paper today.
I read the newspaper. I appreciate. I do read now. I did. I read. I read one book.
But here's the thing, man. Like, look. I gave up a 6-figure income. I moved all the way across the country. I literally gave up everything in my life, and all I was doing was like drinking and getting fucked up.
Yeah.
And it's like I didn't make all these sacrifices to not do this thing. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing. Even if I wanted to start drinking again, like I can't deny the data, which is just like my career's taken off. I just taped a special. I married the woman of my dreams. Like you know what I'm saying? Like my car is paid off. I got no credit card debt. I got thousands of dollars in the bank.
You live in LA.
I live in Los Angeles. I'm respected. At least I hope so.
Yeah, you are.
I get spots in clubs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is like, why would I throw away all that shit?
Yeah.
And just to be clear, like this is me. This is my story. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like walking around LA and be like, everyone needs to quit drinking except Jesus Lord your Christ. You know what I mean? Like I don't do that.
I want to talk to you.
Yeah.
No, but you are killing it. You're doing great things. I'm really happy to have you. Real quick,
man.
We have to give a shout out to our sponsor, Comedy Showcase app Make sure. Have you heard of it? You know what a Comedy Showcase app is?
No.
It's basically an app for comedians to put their content on.
Awesome.
And the app, basically, for your views, you get paid.
Sweet.
This comic gives back to comedians. It's a great app. Comedy Showcase app. Check it out, please.
Check it out.
Dude. So what's next besides the special? Are you working on your next special already? Or are you shopping this through an agency manager?
Yeah. Cool. We're shopping it right now. I know a lot of guys are self-publishing, but I just want to get it. I just want to be able to tell my mom and dad, like, hey, Mom and Dad, I'm on Amazon.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom and Dad, I'm on Showtime.
Is it hard to be on Amazon? How do you know?
Amazon now is really hard because they had a lawsuit, and so now they made it much more strict around stand-up.
Because there's some comics that have specials on Amazon. Shouldn't have specials.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to give names, but there's a comic named.
I was excited. Like, ooh.
I mean. Jimmy Shin, have you seen his special?
No,
Yeah, I haven't either. No, because he tells everyone. That's the first thing he tells her. I got a special on Amazon, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, that's why I was like,
I think there's
he's a funny comic, but I won't watch him for an hour.
There was a point where you could upload it yourself, I think. Or
oh, really?
Like yeah. So
I have a thing coming out on Amazon. I did a Laugh After Dark for.
Oh, nice in Vegas.
I did that. Yeah, I did in Vegas,
and
I did all my COVID material too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but me and my kids and all that stuff. So
yeah,
that's coming out soon. What happened? Am I good? Okay. Jeez. So, next question.
Yeah.
Married.
He's like, what's your deepest, darkest secret? Who have you murdered?
Have you murdered anybody?
No.
I mean, you live a double life, bro. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Has there been anything crazier happening?
Oh, I've had an insane life. Yeah.
Chicago.
Yeah, grew up on the south side of Chicago.
Were you open micer in Chicago?
Yeah, I was an open micer, but I I made the mistake of just kind of sticking out in the burbs because I never thought I was going to do stand up full time.
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden, I just started getting funnier and writing more. But I started with like Hannibal Buress and T.J. Miller. And,
oh no way!
Yeah, like Beth Stelling. Like I started with all those guys.
What kind of advice would you give comics today?
Go where the best comics are going. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I got we talk about clicks and stuff. So I got really intimidated, by all those clicks. And, just go where the most talented, the best writers, the best performers are at, because part of the open mic is also learning, not just performing. You know what I'm saying? And so people hit me up all the time like, hey man, how can I get up in LA? I'm like, dude, just come out here and watch a show.
Yeah.
We got the best comics in the world here and in New York. So it's just watch and just learn and don't worry about it. Don't be that annoying dude that's what is getting up on stage for one weekend gonna give you? You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
It ain't gonna change your life. If you're in a small town, if they got a nice little comedy scene going, don't get deterred because of popularity or because of clicks. Just keep showing up. Because I showed up and I was really intimidated, those dudes don't like me, I'm whatever, and that I didn't, and now all of a sudden they're all famous and rich and shit, Kumail Nanjiani, and these are all nice guys, and it was all in my head, you know what I'm saying, but I was intimidated, so just fake it till you make it, and don't worry about the social pressures and the popularity, just go where the most talented people are at.
How do you feel about comics going to perform at these clubs when they're still green?
I'm not a big fan of it. I think
green. We mean green as very, very new.
Very new, yeah. New. I was talking to Marcus.
When do you think they should go?
I think what you should go when you you can crush for 3 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So but it's hard. A lot of people come to LA. LA is a hard place to get good at comedy, man.
Yeah.
It's hard because stage time is so hard to get.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And good stage time, quality stage time.
Yeah.
I'm blessed that I did Chicago because you can go to an open mic. It's sold out with normal, regular beer drinking people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas LA, it's a room full of comics that do not want to laugh at you.
How do you feel about these fake comedy clubs? We heard of that?
Yeah.
There's their rooms with chairs and.
Yeah. I mean, I look, I think in the beginning.
Are those considered good rooms?
I don't think so.
Not yours, Mark. yours is like a show pop-up club. Mark has a comedy club. He does pop-up shows. I'm talking about the ones that like the ones that it's like an office space and they add chairs,
right?
You know, like those, and they're calling it, "Oh, I'm at the comedy club."
I think it depends on like the lineup, right? Like
what I mean by fake comedy club, I don't want people to dumb talking shit. There's a lot of people opening up rooms, which is great. I appreciate the hustle, but I'm saying compared to a real comedy club with the menu, with the wait staff,
right,
the sound, all of that's a
and
comedy
vetted
club.
And a sign outside. That's what we talk
a
about.
sign outside.
A sign that says this is the comedy club.
Yeah,
and I think more importantly, a vetted lineup.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So like, here's what's funny: like with comedy in Chicago, I couldn't even get a guest spot until 3 years into comedy.
Wow.
And it's not because I was a bad comic, because that like they made you pay your dues.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get a feature week. You start off as MC.
Yeah.
I didn't get a feature until I was like 5 years into it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like they made you like grind
and
like get better and write and show up. And so like, for years I didn't even mess with Zanies because like that was the A club.
Yeah.
And in retrospect, it's like you go hang out there every night. You be quiet, you be polite, sit in the back,
you might
and
get
just
a spot.
You might get a spot, dude. That's exactly what happened. Everyone's like, "How'd you get into the improv?" I sat in that booth next to the sound guy for 3 years. I didn't ask him for a spot. I didn't ask him for shit. And then one day, somebody doesn't show up, and Jamie, the booker at the time, was like, "Hey man, can you go up and do 5 real quick?" You got it, and I murdered. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
And that was it. But like,
it's opportunity, man.
It's it. You know what I'm saying? So like, for all you new comics out there, like write every day. But also don't be afraid to like surround yourself with like really talented people, because they're gonna teach you how to write jokes and how to perform better.
Yeah, man. You got to hang out with people that are going places, bro.
Yeah,
I tell that to my son right now. He's hanging out with these kids that are just smoking weed,
right?
And like dropped out, like not going to school. And I'm like, where are these guys gonna be in 5 years? This applies to comedy too.
Yeah, absolutely.
The guys you're hanging out with, are they really doing this as a career?
Right.
Is it a hobby? Is it to get girls? What is it for?
Right.
So surround yourself with people that are gonna help you succeed, and you guys are gonna help each other.
Yeah.
Like to this day, like people hate on you so much, and you don't even know why.
Right.
So it's always good to just help each other, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, because this is a hard business, and so. I try to help people, but I'm also not that dude that's be like, "Hey, man, I got you that spot." Like, I just do it.
Yeah, totally.
I believe in karma, and I believe it comes around.
Yeah, it does.
And look, I've been very lucky. Almost every club that I've ever gotten into was because somebody brought me with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody opened the door for me and it got me into there.
Yeah.
It's been another comic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's only been maybe 2 or 3 clubs that I actually auditioned for and got in.
Yeah.
Other than that, this is a referral business.
Yeah,
man.
totally.
That's
how I got in the Laugh Factory.
Yeah.
I never went in open mic with that line. I got a referral. I got one good cold open spot. Yeah. 5 minutes before the host.
And that was 9 bookers ago.
Yeah. Literally. But that's what I say. Hey, man, where can they find you, bro?
My Instagram and Twitter and TikTok is all at Ken Garr was taken. So I wanted Ken Garr, but it was taken. So Ken Garr was taken. KenGarr.
Okay, and do you have a website?
Yeah, KenGarr.com. I got all my dates posted
Manny
there.
Maldonado was talking shit about websites.
About websites?
No, he's like, I don't know a website. He goes, the homeless guy got a website.
I'm still here.
Dude, they used to be like, it used to cost like $2,000 to make a website. Now it's like free. You can go get them done for free. Yeah.
It's KenGarr.com?
Yeah, KenGarr.com.
Upcoming shows, anything coming up next month?
Next month I got Laughs Unlimited.
Oh, nice.
I'm headlining Laughs Unlimited in Sacramento.
What day?
Actually, it's July 29th and 30th. I thought it was June, but it's July 29th and 30th.
July 20th. It'll come out by then.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, check them out, Sacramento. I got some people listening. I love you guys so much. Comedy Club Confessions. Ken, thank you so much for being here. Manny, thank you for still being here.
Yeah, man,
Comedy Showcase app, guys. Go check it out. JackJrComic.com for dates. Peace.